Alright. So we're in Dead Rising 2. Alright. This video is what the title says. Easy PP farming, or if you're trying to get level 5, or you're just trying to get up in the leaderboards. Now, when Dead Rising 2 comes out, when you import your character, it does not import PP, it just imports the level, so you will start out with 0 PP in Dead Rising 2. So there's no point in farming if you're trying to be like, oh, I'll have like 1,000,000 PP, and then when I get the game, it'll be like, you have so much PP at level 6. And the reason they didn't allow the PP to come in is because of that fact. If you've seen the leaderboards, there's some of these people who have like 60,000 PP, or not 60,000, my bad, 60 million PP. That is a lot. Now this is the door you're going to want to come to for this. Now if you already know about this, most people already do, but this is for the people who don't know. And I've seen a lot of videos out there that show this, and there is one thing they leave out: the moose head. The moose head is very, very useful when trying to do things and you want to do it in the least amount of time, because the moose head is one of the only things that actually lets you run. One of the other things is trolleys, and then the cart that you get that has the broken bike parts in there. And both of those you have to push them, and you can't have them in your inventory. The moose head you can have in your inventory. So as you see, I've come over here, drop down into here. Usually I just grab the cash register, break the shotgun spots, grab the shotguns, grab the moose head. One of the big problems I do have with this game is the fact that you can't run. I mean, really, in a zombie apocalypse, I think you should be able to run without having to have a moose head. So try not to hit any zombies. I'm terrible at that. And you're going to want to come over here to where the pawn shop is. Get up on this dumpster. Your moose head. I mean, the amount of time it would take you to get from each of these places, like, see, from me getting to there to here without the moose head, you say, well, the amount of time you take if you had the moose head compared to you not having the moose head is very low. So why even do it? Well, if you add up all the amounts of times that you need to run around, it does add up, and you would save a lot of time. And so, don't even worry about this zombie here. Nope, that's not what I want to grab. Let's just throw it at the zombie, because he's stupid. Did I really kill him? I killed him by throwing a flashlight at him. That's always cool. The reason I dropped the moose head here is because it would get a little gets a little annoying having that on all the time. Now you say, oh, you only have 5 inventory slots, so how are you gonna be able to take the moose head with you? Well, this is extremely simple. You just drop the moose head and then pick it back up. The amount of time it would take you to drop the moose head and pick it back up is very little compared to the amount of time that it would take you to run without the moose head. So just drop it right here. I'll say only having 5 inventory slots is really, really crappy. I really wish they would have made it at least 6. The level, or maybe at least 10. I mean, I would pay $5 extra to go to level 10.
Just like Mom used to make. Bring it on.
Then you wanna come back, get another pitchfork. This is the only problem. I've contemplated that only using 2 shotguns, and two of them may give you may be able to get more PP in less amount of time, but that's completely false, because the amount of time it takes you to run back over there to here is very, very little. If you count it, it's about like 5 seconds. So get these guys, and that's right there, 2,500 PP every time. Max 10 shots, but it takes away 3. You get some really good amounts of PP from doing this. I can't remember. I think it's like 75,000 PP for each pitchfork, or each boomstick for doing this. And then once you're done with all of them, head on over to where you dropped your moose head over there and pick that up, run back to the thing, do that. Now you can run around. Now you might have to replace your moose head a few times during this. Now if you get really lucky, see how I did that and I got those other zombies that were all piled around. If you get really lucky, you got like 3 extra 200 PPs. That sometimes will happen. I mean, it's not like it's going to give you any main source of PP, but your main source of PP is coming from that. But if you do get lucky, that does happen, and you can get really good, get that extra. Yes. Now, personally, I don't care about the leaderboards. I'm just making this video to show people because I think they need to know about the moose head. That is a really good tool when, like I said, use it in anything. It's really good when you're trying to get around fast. Go ahead and use up these shotguns and then see if I can get them. Sometimes you can get, if you get in the middle of a big group of zombies, you can get multiple zombies. Guess I just got lucky that one time. Personally, I'm really excited for this game to come out. I mean, I'm more excited for Halo Reach to come out than this, but having the co-op is going to make this 10 times more better. There's little games that having co-op makes seem like 10 times more better. Dead Rising is one of them. Second game is Oblivion. If you know what Oblivion is, the Elder Scrolls. That game, I would buy the full game again at full price that it was for when it first came out if all they did was add co-op to the whole game. Because, I mean, being able to play that game with your friends would just be amazing. Weapon combos in this game is pretty cool. I was sad that they didn't have the lightsaber in case 0. I was really I thought if you go to that one lady, Gemini, after you save her and she's like, "Oh, you go get my gems." I was like, "Gems? Does gems equals crystals?" But it turns out, nope, it didn't. Gems do not equals crystals. Oh, see, I got another 200 there. So that's about it. These zombies really do suck. I've seen some other videos where people are getting bitten all the time, and I'm just like, it's not that difficult to not get bitten. No offense to those other people. But, alright, that's about it. See you later.